How's it going, everyone? It is Joe from the Justice League, and a lot of people have been asking me to do reviews because in one of the videos you guys saw the systems and the games that I have, and one of them I'd like to talk about is a system that kind of had a rough start, but I think it'll do a lot better in the future. It is the Nintendo Wii U. And the first thing I'm going to be talking about is the system itself. As you can see, for the Wii U, you could either get a deluxe set or a basic set. What you see here is the deluxe set. It's a black Wii U. It holds 32 gigabytes, and it's nothing flashy. The cool thing you get with the Wii U deluxe set, you get these little stands to hold it up frontward like this instead of laying it on its side. If you open it up right here, you can see you have an SD card for when you're trying to put in pictures, maybe Wii games that you have saved on an SD card, stuff like that. Two USB slots, which could be used. Frankly, I don't really know what the purpose of the USB slots. Maybe they'll give us an announcement. Maybe you can find. They are saying Nintendo did say that they're gonna have a update sometime in the future. Maybe who knows? They'll have like a controller that works for this. Maybe they'll finally let you play your GameCube and 64 games on it, and they'll make a controller that works for the USB. Who knows? Right here, you get the power, you get the eject button, the sync button for when you're trying to sync your gamepad, your Wii remotes, stuff like that. And that's about it for this one. I wish I did have a Wii to compare the size, but frankly the Wii isn't here anymore. But the Wii U is only just a teeny bit bigger than the Wii, maybe not even by that much, honestly. It's longer than the Wii. That's the one thing I do know, and I'm pretty sure it's a little taller. Maybe I'm wrong, but frankly, you're looking at the exact same size and length as the Wii. Next is surprisingly one of my most favorite controllers I've ever had in my life. And it actually blows the Xbox and PS3 controller out of the water, which I surprisingly would never think this controller could beat those other controllers. As you can see, you get two dual analog sticks, which is yeah, they work out pretty well. And I won't complain. I play a lot of Black Ops 2 and games like that, Zombie U, Assassin's Creed. They work pretty well. They have that little clicking noise, like the other controllers, like most controllers you have. Camera, which is a 1.3 megapixel camera with nothing too flashy, nothing too special. It's kind of just like, hey, it gets the job done. You can take pictures. It works for video chatting. I mean, what do you expect? A nice HD camera on a gigantic controller like this. Um, Dual analog, whatever you call these. It's standard what you see on every Nintendo controller. You know, the Wii, remote, GameCube. They all have them. They all have this little D-pad right here. As you can see, of course, you get your A, B, X, and Y buttons, which, of course, are on a lot of controllers nowadays. Xbox, I'm pretty sure that the GameCube controller had them. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, your standard four buttons. Get your start and select buttons, like on every controller as well. Not bad. A little tiny, but it's decent. You get your power button, which is pretty cool. Just because I like how now controllers have power buttons, so you don't have to walk up and turn on the system. You can just push this button and it automatically turns it on. The TV button, which I thought was the coolest thing you could do for a controller. This allows you to turn on your TV, change your channels, do all that. And I have Comcast, and this works very well. I haven't touched my Comcast controller in a very, very, very long time. So I think since maybe the day I got the Wii U. So this is pretty much my universal remote right now. Right here, your little microphone for when you talk, like video chats wise. Sadly, it doesn't work when you're talking on Call of Duty. You do need a headset, which I thought was kind of ridiculous, but maybe they'll change it. I don't know. Um, you can see your back. You have your ZR and ZL buttons, which is kind of like your shooting buttons on your other controllers, like the buttons you'd use for Call of Duty, stuff like that. That works. And the surprising thing is, this actually feels right. Like, it doesn't feel too big. It feels good in your hands. Like, you would never think that this would actually feel good. You think, wow, this controller's too big. I can't reach all the buttons. No, they made it where you could perfectly get all the buttons, and I think it's pretty cool. They did a good job. Of course, you get your screen right here. Um, it's a 480p screen. I mean, I think that's just perfect. I mean, it's a screen on a computer. You weren't expecting like a 720 180p screen. No, it's perfect because mostly what you'll be using this is for this, like the menu buttons in your games and stuff like that. And even when you're laying in bed or something and you're just playing the game on the gamepad instead of your TV, it looks good. They did a good job. You can change the brightness to make it brighter. It, I don't know. I think it's perfect. I think they did a great job. Um, your pen, just like a Nintendo DS, you can use it for the touchscreen if you don't want to get your hands, if you don't want to get your hand smudges all over your screen. The volume button right here, which is pretty cool. Change the sound on your gamepad for when you're playing the games on it, or if you just push in the buttons and you don't want it to be that loud. You got your little cord for when you put on headphones, which I thought was really cool because I'm glad they did this. When you're like sitting in bed and it's late at night, everyone's asleep, and you still want to play games, you can put in your games to the display of your controller and then put in your headset, and only you can hear the game. So it's like a little private TV, you know. It's pretty. Nintendo did an amazing job on this. Your L&R, normal basic controllers. They for like throwing grenades, stuff like that. So you get your two buttons in the back, like every controller you see nowadays. Right here, these two little holes right there is for when you get the deluxe set. You get a cradle. Hold on, let me grab it really quick. You get a cradle that you just place it, and it charges your gamepad while it's sitting like that, which is pretty cool. You only get it when you get the deluxe set, but I think you can buy it separate at your nearest store, stuff like that. And then for this one, I haven't really seen a lot of use of this. I don't really know exactly what it's for, but I do know you could plug in uh, your like not the headset I was talking about right here, but like the headset you use for multiplayer to talk with your friends. I know you have to plug it in here, which I guess could work like this. I don't really know. Maybe they'll have more use for this in the future. Maybe they'll make a controller like the what do you call it? The Pro for the Wii, when you had to plug it into your Wii remote to use it. Maybe they'll make it like that, which I think will be kind of stupid. Who knows? Um, Dislikes on the controller. Honestly, I don't think I have any dislikes on this controller at all. I mean, got your home button for sending you back to the main menu of your Wii U system. Got all the buttons you need. It feels comfortable. It's not heavy at all. It's actually very, very light. You think it would be insanely heavy with all the buttons and the screen and how everything is. But no, this is surprisingly no heavier than an Xbox 360 controller. And shit, even with that. Look at the size difference for both of these. It's insane. This thing is bigger than both these controllers, and it's light as a feather. It's amazing. Nintendo, congratulations, you did a great job. System, $350 for the price. It's a little expensive. I won't lie. It's not something I would buy right off the bat. Maybe like wait a while and maybe there'll be a price drop. But I bought it the first day it came out, and hell, it cost another $50 to pre-order it. But you know what? I have had no problems with it. I got 1,000 games, Mario, Call of Duty, Zombie U, Assassin's Creed, Need for Speed, Sonic Racing. They're all amazing. I love every single one of the games I own. Wii U is an amazing system. I can't wait for The Legend of Zelda to come out. Pikmin 3, Super Smash Bros. Wii U. Hopefully they'll make a Pokemon Wii U. That will be amazing as well. Great system. Love it. Let me know what you guys think about the Wii U. If you think it's if you like it as well, what you wish they changed with it. The one thing I would say right off the bat that I wish they changed is you're able to play Wii games on the gamepad. And I'm not talking about the games where you need the nunchuck and the Wii remote. I'm talking about like the games where you actually yeah, like the nunchuck and Wii remote. Like if they made a way where when you play it on the display, it somehow works with all these buttons. Like I play Legend of Zelda, not Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, and I can able to use all these buttons and play Brawl and use all these buttons. Just I don't know. Maybe they'll do something like that. Maybe they'll make it. Who knows? We can only wish, right? Yeah, Wii U, great system. I enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Peace.